get permission from?
Pardon?
Who do you have permission from?
The person I need to get permission from.
Okay. Can you tell me their details?
Sure. The starts with Article 10, finishes with the Human Rights Act.
No. Okay, we'll have to ask you to leave for it.
I'm on a publicly accessible area.
No, have you seen all the signs that say...
Yeah, beyond this point, and do you know what the other sign says? It's publicly accessible up to the reception, so this is actually part of the publicly accessible area. So if you want to follow your own signs, we'll follow your signs, and that's fine, and I'll stand here and carry on doing what I'm doing. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't want to tell you.
Hey, exactly, there you go. You're going to try and give me orders, you don't even want to identify who you are.
Come with me.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You can go have a look.
Enjoy taking pictures.
I will, thank you.
In fact, because you don't want to give me details, I think you possibly pose a terrorist risk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
If I seize that, then
you're going to seize this?
Yeah. And then
why?
Because I think you might be doing something like terrorist.
So, do you know the memo by the National Police Chiefs Council?
So what I'll do, if I take that, and then I'll review that, and then if there's anything...
how about I show you the footage now?
Okay.
I've been here 5 minutes, alright, so I don't want you to see this, my only phone. Terrorism for public photography.
Hang on. I spoke to you, yeah? You said, I've got permission, and I said, who from? And then you didn't give me the details, so I immediately...
I did give you details.
No, you didn't. You said...
Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, yes. Freedom of expression, freedom of the press.
So then I think...
Do you know what that means?
What's that guy doing?
Do you know the oath that you took to uphold your oath?
So I think, what's that guy doing? That's a bit odd.
So you're incriminating my right to silence and my right to privacy, is what you're saying?
I'm making sure that you're up to no good.
You're making sure that I'm up to no good?
Yeah.
You mean you're making sure that I'm not up to no good?
Yeah.
Or you're trying to find something? You're trying to make sure that I'm up to no good, so you're trying to find anything that you can, because I didn't want to answer your questions.
No. I'm making sure that you're here,
so
and you're not posing a threat to anyone. Okay. So hang on, stop.
Okay.
Right? So you're right. Those signs there says no access beyond the public.
At this point, am I being detained?
Hey?
Am I detained at the moment?
No.
Okay, so I'm not detained. All right.
Not at the minute.
So you still haven't identified yourself, seeing as you said you threatened to seize. Identify yourself because you threatened to seize my phone. So let's go through the identification, prove that you are.
Before we even get into the footage, understand this. What you're about to watch is not just a disagreement over filming. It's a live demonstration of how quickly authority can replace, and yet, the auditor walking in here isn't hiding, isn't sneaking, and isn't breaking the law. He's doing something incredibly simple, filming in a publicly accessible area. What makes within minutes? We go from casual questioning to terrorism allegations, phone seizure threats. It's the misunderstanding of power. Pay close attention to the language, the pauses, and the moment authority gets challenged. Because once the legal bluff is called, everything changes. Tone, posture, and confidence. This isn't just about one interaction. It's about what happens when someone who knows their rights meets someone.
Listen, so because we've had...
Have you got your warrant card with you? Yeah, please, in your plain clothes, can I see it, please?
We're talking to you right now.
Yes, and if you're talking to me in your capacity, then you need to show me your warrant card. Did you guys learn nothing after Wayne Couzens? Nothing at all? No, because he's just threatened to seize my phone and accuse me of being a terrorist.
No, I said under the terrorist legislation, I might take the device because you were being.
If you suspect me of being a terrorist.
Yeah.
So you suspect me of being a terrorist.
So recording the police buildings at that time, I was thinking he's gone past the signs that say no filming. Now actually, that thing at the sign at the start says you can film. So happy days, yeah. So I engage with you, and you say you got permission. Would tell me who from.
Right.
I didn't think you were allowed to be here, but actually it does say past this point.
Thank you.
That's good. But at that time, I'm thinking, what's he using the footage for? Because we've had people before, like filming the doors, the accesses, and all that, which obviously is worrying.
Again, are you aware of the memo that was circulated in December by the National Police Chiefs Council?
So I've asked to see the footage. So I've asked to see the footage, and you
I don't have
to
let you finish. That's the problem.
So you've asked.
Yeah, I've asked you a question. Do you know of the memo from the National Police Chiefs Council? No. Then you should. That is absolutely no excuse. There is every constable, every member of constable in the country is supposed to be fully briefed on this issue.
We've had a look at the footage. It looks like you've just come here to film in the public access, public areas. So if you stay in the public areas, happy day.
And what if I don't? What if I go down there or down there? Then what?
Down there?
Yeah.
Then I expect that you'll be trespassing.
Sure.
And then you'll have to leave.
Okay. And what if I refuse to leave?
then I'll remove your device because I think you're probably doing something.
So you're going to remove my device for engaging in a civil trespass, although you've just seen the footage.
Because well, I don't know what you're going to. One of the reasons I think you may be going on that, I suspect that you want to sort of look at access and things like that.
This is where the legal chess match begins. The officer asks a question that sounds perfectly reasonable to the average viewer. Who gave you permission? But that question reveals a fundamental misunderstanding. In UK law, filming in a publicly accessible area does require permission in the first place. There is no gatekeeper you must satisfy before pressing send. What's fascinating here is how quickly the officer dismisses that answer instead of engaging with it. That dismissal sets the tone. Rather than clarifying the law, the interaction immediately shifts into authority mode. Not explanation, not education, just control. And viewers should ask themselves, if filming was genuinely unlawful here, wouldn't the response be clear?
You'll be the one up in court on civil litigation if you take my phone.
Happy days will get returned to you.
Go for it.
But if not, then you'd be trespassing, you'd be ejected from the site for trespass.
Right.
But if you're staying in the public areas, have a good
you need
afternoon.
to jog on, you need to go home.
Okay,
No,
well,
I think you haven't even shown your warrant card, so you can keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. You're not even going to identify yourself.
so you can.
Well, I don't know because you won't identify.
You can stay in the public
You're just
area.
another Wayne Cousins, aren't you?
You have a nice day in the.
So yeah, try not to murder anyone, try not to rape anyone, try not to take pictures of anybody in your care.
Enjoy yourself.
Try not to
Have a
strip
nice
search any
afternoon.
14-year-old girls, is what you police like to do. Especially ones like you who refuse to identify.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You won't even show your warrant card.
Taking pictures.
It's alright, you're gonna get an IOPC complaint.
Okay, no problem.
That's fine. Trying to abuse terrorism act. Considering there's a memo from the Chiefs Council.
BC2249 McDonald.
Yeah, I've got it all on camera. That's fine.
And we can show them the footage. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I will show them footage. You're going to abuse your powers despite the memo that you're all supposed to be briefed on. Absolute idiots. So yeah, do your cycle of shame. Fucking idiots. So I did stop the recording and started showing him the footage because this is my only phone and yeah, I can't afford to have it seized. Yeah, and then halfway through showing him the footage, I said to him, I was like, well, he hasn't even shown me any identification, so I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop showing you this footage until you identify yourself, which is when I turned the camera back on and you saw it from there. What a shame.
This moment is critical because it exposes the gap between what the sign actually says and how it's being enforced. The officer relies on signage as justification, but the auditor correctly points out that the same signage confirms public access up to reception. But it does mean lawful presence. Watch the body language here. The officer doesn't correct the auditor with evidence. He repeats himself. That's a tell. When someone knows they're right, they explain. When they're unsure, they assert. And when the officer demands identification without offering his own, the power imbalance becomes obvious. This is where the encounter stops being about filming and...
So, Head of Stephen Smith, 6995, lovely. What's that, PC, DS, DC? Your rank?
Senior Manager, MB3.
Senior Manager, so you're not a police officer?
No, just checking who you are though.
Oh, why would you want my ID if you're not even a police officer?
Because there's a sign there saying
Aye.
no access beyond that point.
And
no
have I gone past that point?
I can get a police officer.
I've already spoken to two and I've just sent them on their way. They've already done their walk of shame or cycle of shame. They've already tried everything in the book, so you crack on.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Because you've just come up without saying, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today? May I ask what you're doing? Have you got some ID with you? You're not even a cop, man. Jog on, go home. Who do you think you are? If you've got a badge that says Cambridgeshire Constabulary on it, you think you can just go up and try and demand people's ID?
I'm not at Cambridgeshire Constabulary.
Well, that's what it said on your ID, wouldn't it?
No.
At the top, was it not?
Should have taken notice.
Oh, I was too busy looking at your name and number so I know how to make a complaint against you.
You can make a complaint.
Oh, I
however
absolutely
you
will.
want.
I will, don't worry. Oh dear, oh dear. Just literally has cycled up behind me, pulls up on my left and is like, "Have you got ID?" I'm like, "What? Who are you to ask me that?" Was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon? So was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
I can't what you're saying.
Said, was that a constructive use of your time, vegan bacon?
What's vegan bacon?
You, fake cop,
I'm
fake
not a
pig,
fake cop.
fake pig. You are. Come up and demand ID
you're
from.
recording.
Or, all right, you're a civilian. Act like it. I don't walk up to random people down the street and be like, "Have you got your ID?"
I'm also a senior citizen. I know how to act with people.
Well, you clearly don't. You have no manners about you. Come up and just start demanding ID from random people.
I was checking who you were.
You don't need to check who I am. I have the right to privacy in this country.
Well, all I was worried about. Is
You were in the forces and you fight for our human rights, and you come and try and abuse them.
So
Hi mate, could you just move up there? Because there's signs that says you're not allowed far down.
No, the signs actually say that it's publicly accessible up to the reception.
So can you just move up there?
But I'm up to the reception. I'm not past your no public access beyond these points.
Up there.
Pardon? Yeah, the ones that say publicly accessible up to the reception. That's what those signs say. All right, who are you? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. So, don't know if the camera picked any of that up, but she was asking.
And here it is, the nuclear option. The word terrorism drops into the conversation, not because of behavior, threats, or intelligence, but because the auditor didn't comply fast enough. This is a tactic we've seen repeatedly. When routine authority fails, escalate to the threshold for terrorism suspicion. In fact, national guidance exists specifically warning